maybe you just want to help 100 people. That's a good goal. It's probably going to move you up in the ranks. It's probably going to help you make more money. But your goal may be, I just want to help. I just want to help a certain number of people. Maybe your goal is, I want to be a certain rank, and rank motivates you and recognition motivates you. That's great. Just make sure that it's your goal and that it motivates you. Like, I think a vision board is important. It's good. It's a good way to see it and visualize it every day. So, write it down somewhere where you can see, or create a vision board so you can see this dream every day and remind yourself that's what you're working for. And then let's make an action plan to make it happen. Action plans are good, but they can't just be an action plan. It has to be something that you plan out for every month, every week, every day, and even every hour. It's smart to take what you want to accomplish and break it down, even down to the hours that you spend each day. And then the most important thing is you got to stick with it, and you got to be consistent. Anytime there's a new diamond in the West, because that's my region, I call them and I try to find out why the recent success. How did they hit diamond? And I would say 80 to 90% of the time, they say it's because they were consistent. They just started to be consistent. And so consistently doing your action plan or whatever it is, drinking the shake, working out, all those things, consistency is going to help pay off and help you reach your goals. All right. Does anybody want to comment on that? Are there any questions? Do we all agree with that? All right. So I wanted to share some cool information with you. What does an action plan look like? What kind of things should you include in that? I found a post on Facebook with all the 5-star coaches and above. And someone posted this checklist for 6-figure earners. And she listed off, honestly, it's like, 50 things that she does daily, weekly, monthly. And this is what she tells her teams to do to hit 6 figures. So, if that's a goal for some of you guys, then maybe this is something you should listen to. But I want to read it just so you can get ideas of things that you can do daily, weekly, monthly, okay? It may get a little boring. It is a long list, but I feel like it's helpful to hear this kind of stuff. Is that okay with you guys? Okay, and Chris, I know my time is limited, so when you want me to stop, you just go and cut me off, okay?
It's totally not. You just talk. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And I'm just reading what she wrote. This is her checklist. She said, I met 3 to 5 new people on social media daily. I host a monthly fitness challenge, earn Success Club 10 monthly, or a minimum of Success Club 5. Return messages regarding my business every day. I have scheduled business hours. I drink Shakeology. I add 4 more coaches every single month. I do a getting started call with all my new coaches. I find out what my new coaches' goals are, what their why is, and help them get a plan of action. And just so you guys know, if you want, I can email this list to you so you don't have to write them down. But it just gets your mind going, gets you thinking of things. So yeah, who writes anyways? But I can email you this. Okay. I'm sorry. I guess we still. All right. Chris, send me an email tomorrow and I can send this to you guys. I check back in with my coaches. I host monthly coach basics groups. I dig deep into my downline to look up up and coming leaders. I'm growing my Facebook friend list by 20 to 30 people every single week. I'm growing my following on Instagram by 20 to 30 people weekly. I'm putting this opportunity in front of 5 people every single week. She lists off some books that she's reading for personal development. She has a success partner. She posts on her social media sites 2 to 3 times per day. Man, that's a lot. Okay. She hired an assistant. That's what you guys should do right now. Just go off and hire an assistant. I think I'm going to do that too. I follow up with all my prospects. I write down my goals every single week on the same day and same time. I wake up early at 5:30 a.m. I get 7 hours of sleep. I read more than 10 pages of personal development every day. I listen to more than 20 minutes of personal development audio. I listen to the National Wake Up Call. I go to my team calls. I watch out for what other leaders are doing and get ideas from them. I work on my to-do. This is a lot of it's a repeat. She holds accountability meetings. She attends Summit. We'll talk about that. Honestly, I'll send you the rest of this, but it's a pretty long list of things she's doing, and it just gets you thinking. And so I'll send it. You guys can look at it and get more ideas. But I mean, that's a lot of different things she's doing. And honestly, don't listen to that and get overwhelmed, because honestly, that's just some of the things that she does. It doesn't mean that's what you have to do. All right, so take some of those ideas, put together a plan, and I would suggest that you guys seriously think your big picture, make a plan, and then share it with your team so that you guys can hold each other accountable and really make those dreams, that vision come and really happen in 2015. On that list, she mentions that she attended Summit. And, Chris asked me to talk about the importance of events, why we have events, and why they start with S's. I don't know why they start with S's. I wish I had something profound to say, but maybe that's just they feel comfortable with it. I don't know. But seriously, I think events are very important for a team. The main reason I think is I feel like events are a time to celebrate and reward yourself. Especially events like the Summit. And if you qualify for all the other cool events like Success Club and Elite Trips and like that. I mean, it's a good time for you to really celebrate and reward yourself for hard work. And I think we all need that. So, and honestly, it gives you something as a team to work towards, and it breaks up the year, right? So, for 2015, you have these big goals, but you kind of need some different events throughout the year to break it up and to work towards, right? So, by New Leader Conference in January, I want to hit this goal. And by Summit, I want to hit another goal. And it helps you stay on track and gives you something to work for. And also as a team, like it's a good time for you as a team to motivate each other and work towards those same goals. Another big reason to go to these events like Super Saturday. Are you guys going to Super Saturday? Yeah, of course. That's a stupid question. Which event are you going to?
We're all going to either Houston or Dallas.
Oh, I mean, it's in a day, right? Like,
yeah.
You're just going to go, like, how you feel tomorrow. You just say, okay, let's go there. Who is attending those events?
Some of us are closer to Houston, so we're going to Houston. And some of us are closer to Dallas, so we're going to Dallas. And some of us
is Carl or anybody going to those events?
Yeah, Carl and Autumn will be in Dallas.
Yeah, okay, so Dallas sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a good event. Anyways, make it to a Super Saturday. The reason why those are important is just it's good personal development. You learn, you rub shoulders with other coaches, you see the top coaches, and honestly, you see the top coaches and you realize that they're just normal people. We kind of elevate them to be celebrities, but honestly, they're normal people just like all of us that have had success. And yeah, so personal development's a big part of it. Learn what the business is doing, get ideas for your business. A lot of coaches have their aha moments at these events where it just clicks and they get it and it comes together for them. And so, we find that all the time where coaches share their experience of, man, I was at Summit and it just seemed like things came together and made sense.
Summit is definitely I mean, it was like I came home and I was like, oh my gosh, this was life-changing. And my husband was like, life-changing, huh? I'm like, yeah, life-changing. It really was. And even like we went to the Dallas All-Star event. I don't know what it was exactly. I don't think it wasn't a Super Saturday or anything, but it was just an all-star event that they put on. I guess it was in September. But so many big Beachbody coaches in the Dallas area, and that was amazing. I learned a lot there. It was very inspiring. There were just normal people, teachers, police officers, just random people who just decided to give Beachbody a chance and run with it.
Yeah. Yeah, love that. Thanks for sharing that. I honestly, they're all normal people. And it's funny though, like they start off normal, but honestly, they push themselves, they grow, and that honestly leads us right into personal development. These coaches started off not knowing anything about Beachbody, but they put in the work, they put in a lot of effort. And Beachbody is like one of the only companies that I'm aware of I've been in network marketing for a long time, and they push personal development more than anybody or any company that I'm aware of. It's a big deal. I mean, they put it right in there with the 3 vital behaviors. And then honestly, I think it should be number 1. I think the most important thing you can do is improve yourself. And the reason why Beachbody does that, I think, is they realize their company can only be as successful as their coaches. This company's not going to grow like they want it to unless their coaches are growing and learning and improving. And so I think that's why it's a big push, and it should be. And if you think about your individual business, your individual business can only grow as much as you grow. So don't expect for you to not put any effort into personal development and to see these huge improvements in yourself. I mean, your business really will be limited by that. Sorry, I'm horrible to listen to, aren't I? Oh my gosh, man. So a quote that I heard is, in order to be successful and prosperous, you need to work harder on yourself than your business. So as you make your plans, make it a big deal to put events into your goals, work that into your daily plans and weekly, monthly plans to get to those events. And then honestly, personal development, it doesn't mean that you have to read a book or listen to an audio tape. It means you got to put yourself in situations every day where you're growing and challenging and pushing yourself, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, coming outside of your comfort zone, just doing things that you wouldn't normally do so you can grow. So don't look at it as just reading a book, but it's getting in front of people and speaking when you're not fond of that, calling and inviting people, even though it's uncomfortable, doing it until it becomes more comfortable. And then opening up yourself to other people so they can, feel what you're passionate about. So whatever your fears are, make sure that you're overcoming those and challenging yourself. So, all right. So let me just close by talking about how things are going with Beachbody. And then if you guys have any questions for me or comments, we can share those. Beachbody's success over the last few years has been amazing. They're among the top companies in the United States. When you look at their growth, their sales, they did $1 billion this year as a company, and that's amazing. And they're U.S., Canada only. And there's very few companies that have accomplished that by just being a domestic company. And I mentioned I've been in network marketing for a long time. The last company I was in was a really good network marketing company, a really big network marketing company. And Beachbody has passed them now, and they did it just in the United States. This company was in 72 countries. So they're growing, and they're just getting started, and it's amazing. In 2012, as a company, we did about 200 million. In 2013, we did around 300 plus. no, wait, 2013 was 300 plus. 2014 was 540 million just on the network side. They have the direct response side and then the network side. That's how they get to the $1 billion. And then in 2015, they're projecting the company just to do outrageous numbers. And that's because there's a huge demand for coaches. There's a huge problem. We have an obesity problem. So, I mean, we're never going to be out of work. What I think is pretty cool is right now we have 220,000 coaches in the United States. 220,000. That's amazing. And I say that, you think, well, that's a big number. Are we running out of opportunities to share the business? And the truth is, no. We just barely had our very first elite coach in San Francisco. San Francisco is a pretty big city, and they just barely got their first elite coach. So there's tons of opportunity. There's tons of room for growth. Utah has, I think, 2 elite coaches. I mean, there's only 199 in the company. There's tons of opportunity, and things are just looking amazing. I mean, be very grateful that you're a part of a good company that loves their coaches, that provides leads, that does so much, and there's just, honestly, we feel like it's a startup. Carl talks about that all the time, how he feels like this is still a startup company. And I mean, that's encouraging. So it's a good company to be a part of. And then honestly, just once again, I want to thank you guys. I mean, you may be doing it for a business, but what you're doing is helping people. And I mean, that's got to make you feel good about yourself. So no matter what your goals are, you're helping people and making a difference. And so give yourself definitely a pat on the back for that. So keep it going. And just so you guys know, I think Chris mentioned I work with in the West region, which includes Texas, crazy enough. If you guys need help or need me, I'm here to help and support you guys and help you reach your goals. So reach out to me at any time. All right. So we'll end there. Chris, or if you guys have questions, you can ask me questions, or yeah, Chris, you tell me what's up.
Yeah, if anyone has a question, just go ahead and unmute yourself. You can ask a question or just say something that's on your mind. But in the meantime, I just want to thank you, Jeff, for doing this. We saw you have 3 little girls and a wife, so I know you're super busy.
Yeah, they're roaming around here. I try to hide from them, but I can't do that.
They find you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're fun, honestly. So I grew up with brothers, and then so I'm not used to the whole girl thing. I'm trying to learn how to be sensitive. It's been a big adjustment for me. So there was one point, like, my wife would kill me if she hears me say this, but there's like one point where I had my 3 girls crying and my wife crying. I'm like, what in the heck is going on? Like, and who do I go to first? Like, how does this happen? Anyways, it's been an adjustment, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it's just starting, so I don't think it's going to get any better.
Yeah, they like me now, and I hear that I may be in trouble when they're like in junior high and high school.
Yeah, you could be their biggest ally if you play it right, though.
I'll try to do that. All right. Do you guys have any questions? If not, I'll leave so you can talk trash.
Well, okay, before we do anything, I just want to take a quick screenshot of everyone smiling. So if y'all don't mind cheesing real fast, I'll do 1, 2, 3, and we'll take a picture.
Come on, Gabri.
She's on her telephone. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, cheese. Got it. Okay.
Did I blink?
Yeah. Do it again.
Did I blink?
Crazy.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate it, Jeff.
Thank you.
Guys, I expect to hear big things from your team. Like, I want to see you guys up on the stage at Summit.
Woo woo!
I want everybody talking about you guys. Keep up the good work, honestly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
guys.
you.
See you later.
Let's give them something to talk about. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, if any of y'all have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask them. If not, that's just kind of the meat and taters of it all tonight. So
I have one question.
Yep.
How do you add that many people to your social network without just going through everyone add? I mean,
I don't know, because I get into Facebook jail when I do that kind of stuff. So I don't know. It's a lot of people. For real. Hey, I'm going to stop recording real fast, okay?